to welcome Engineer Mr. Maldeniya, Director of Sri Lanka Sustainable Energy Authority, and he is a qualified lead auditor who ISO 50018 certification with the extensive experience in energy management and sustainability. So today he joined us in the Industrial Expo to share his valuable insights on the ISO 50001 energy management system and the importance of the energy management system in industry. So I would like to start with the introduction about yourself and your role as an energy management system auditor.
Okay. I'm the son of Maldeniya. I work as you said, I work in Sri Lanka Sustainable Energy Authority, and I work as the Director of Systems and Planning, and I have been working in the same organization for 18 years. So I have 18 years of energy management expertise, and ISO 50001 certification started in 2011 as I remember, and since 2013 I was a lead auditor. So I have been participating in many energy audits as well as ISO certifications. So I have quite a bit of experience in this regard.
So what are the most common strengths that you observe in Sri Lanka practice when you come to the energy management system?
Yes, in general, Sri Lanka, the difference between the organization in Sri Lanka and the region, the South Asian countries, is that Sri Lankans really adopt the technologies and concept very quickly. We come in first in most of the things. For example, even during the economic crisis, our solar industry grew exponentially, and right now they are about in daily energy generation, I think 10% of energy comes from solar. That's a very high percentage compared to many countries. Likewise, electric vehicles, even without testing it, even without extensive testing, we are ready to adapt that technology. Likewise, even in industries, the good thing is when some new technology comes, the industries are ready to adopt these new technologies and concepts, standards, and everything.
So from your audit experience, how do organizations benefit after implementing the ISO 50001 certification?
ISO 50001 certification is really beneficial because it will save you a lot of energy. If you correctly implement the ISO certification, ISO 50000 certification, definitely it will lead to energy saving. And it is a must that if you want to get the recertification, you need to show some improvement in the system. So it definitely reduce the energy consumption, as well as if you are not familiar with the systems approach, you can inculcate it in your organization by implementing ISO 50000, and then if you go for other standards like ISO 9001, 14001, if you begin with 50001, it would be easy because all the standards follow the same format. So it's very beneficial that you implement ISO 50000.
So from your experience, I would like to know about how the risks and opportunities related to the energy efficiency is assessed.
Risk and opportunities related to ISO 50001 standard in an organization, it should be assessed by the organization. As auditors, what we do is we check whether the organization has evaluated it correctly. So that is in organizations generally they do SWOT analysis and special analysis, as well as stakeholder analysis, and you get the risks and opportunities through these analysis. And after you identify the risks and opportunities, then your action plan also you need to include how to mitigate those risk mitigated opportunities utilized. So by going through the documentation, we assess, but responsibility of identifying risk and opportunities lies with the organization.
So, as your point of view, how the ISO 50001 certification support organizations to meet the climate change and the sustainable goals?
ISO 50001 directly reduces energy. That is obvious, and energy is related to carbon dioxide emissions. So, if your organization is utilizing a lot of fossil fuel-based equipment, then that will directly reduce the carbon emissions. And if you are using electricity, that also will reduce carbon emissions in the country, because electricity is produced to a great extent by using fossil fuels. Still, we use a lot of fossil fuel to generate electricity, so that even if you reduce electricity, then carbon dioxide emission can be reduced indirectly.
So, what message would you like to give to the organization visiting this exhibition, especially Industrial Expo, for the energy management and the ISO 50001 certification?
Yes, if you are a CEO looking to implement ISO 50001, I have several things to tell. First thing is, I have seen many organizations that has initially adopted ISO 50001, but they have been unable to continue it, because most organizations they are not ready to invest some money for implementing energy saving opportunities. That would work for first few years it would work, because you can find operational control related energy saving opportunities, but after some time you need to invest some money. So if you are going to implement ISO 50001 continuously, then you need to allocate some budget for that, and then you need to provide training for the employees. That is a must, because unlike other standards, ISO 50001 is actually some mathematical based system. So you need to give some thorough training to the, at least for the MR, and also for the internal auditors as well, because internal audit is quite the same as external audits. Only difference is internal people doing it. So they have to have expertise in ISO 50001 to correctly do the internal audit. So you need to provide training for the other staff as well, and then you need to sustain it. By heart you have to implement this stand, not just for the certificate.
So, thank you so much for joining with us today, and then sharing your valuable experiences and valuable insights on the ISO 50001 energy management system certification, as well as the importance of the energy management system in the industries in Sri Lanka. So, on behalf of Ceycert, I would like to thank you again for joining with us in the Industrial Expo 2025.